This year, the UEA has introduced a brand new course called Women, Islam and Media. Dr. Alam Atakov explains her motivations for creating and teaching this innovative class.
There are so many modules out there on women and Islam or Islam and media, but there is nothing, as far as I know, in the UK that brought all three together, looking at women, Islam and media and the sort of connections between them. The media has been really interested in the module. Some of the comments that came up with some of the articles were quite negative, and they precisely made the reason of doing this module more and more relevant. I wouldn't want to make a generalization and say, yeah, the media is biased or not. And that isn't the intention of the module. What I want us to do is looking at different discourses that surround the media. It can be good, it can be positive, it can be negative, but I'm more interested in the analysis of it rather than the outcome of it mainly.
The importance of the course becomes apparent when asking typical UEA students about their perceptions of Muslim women.
I think extremely conservative.
Headscarves.
Tradition, religion, suppression.
Culturally different.
Family and religion.
The Middle East, which is probably a bit shallow.
Misunderstood, stereotyped, oppressed.
Do Muslim students confirm these perceptions?
As a Muslim woman, there are certain boundaries that you have to adhere to, and the challenge is to accept those boundaries in this society and to be confident and to be happy about such things.
So I think this misconception that our life is half, but it's totally completed and content.
If someone has the confidence and the willingness to wear a hijab and get on with their day, it's none of anybody else's business. For example, I don't wear a hijab, it's my choice. It doesn't take away from my religious belief.
Beside this cover and beside this cloth, I can function totally, and in fact, I'm more freely because whenever I talk to anyone, I think they look to this mind instead of to looking to this.
We spoke to some of the students taking the class.
This class is exactly what I expected and more. It was going to be objective and the teacher would be really cool, and that everyone would be really open-minded coming into it.
Sometimes like the media, I don't know, construct it like, you know, the veil is kind of like these people are indoctrinated and they're not free thinking.
It's been really eye-opening to see how they're portrayed in like Middle Eastern media as well as like UK and all different forms of media as well, film, television programs, reality TV, the news, all of that. It's all film and television, it's all media. And I think that's the problem, is because media isn't realistic. It's all constructed.
Students have learned to be critical of media representations of Muslim women. This module challenges prevailing stereotypes.